I'm awestruck looking out and seeing all of you here at my retirement party today. My family, my friends, my colleagues, and many of my present and former patients. Thank you all for coming to help me celebrate this closing chapter in my life. In preparing myself for today, I've been thinking about the collective wisdom I've gleaned over my 25 years as a practicing psychiatrist. Much of it from my colleagues, but more of it from my patients, the very people I was supposed to help. There is the famous metaphor that life is not a sprint, it is a marathon. I agree. Of course, during a marathon, there are repeatedly times when you're moving so fast that nothing and nobody can stop you. These are the good times, when your goals seem within reach and happiness is within your grasp. These are not the times that my services have been needed. However, just like in a marathon, life isn't just filled with these sprints of moving forward, which cause us to feel invincible. In fact, these moments are fleeting and pass almost as quickly as they come. The bulk of the marathon, like life, is filled with those moments in between the sprints, the times when life seems monotonous, unbearable, and never-ending, the times when people can barely will themselves to go on. These moments between the sprints have been the backbone of my practice. As depressing as that sounds, though, I've learned from you, my patients, that the human spirit is at its best when it has been tested by hard times. Compassion is healing, and it comes out of one's own experiences of failure and unhappiness. Certainly, psychiatrists are not spared from anguish. My life, like the lives of practically everyone I know in this room, have been full of struggles, of moments of doubt and failure. But what I learned from all of you is to persist. This may have you all wondering about my competence as a psychiatrist. Sure, I know as well as any professional which drugs to prescribe, but for most patients, the drugs alone are not enough. To the extent I've been successful in helping any of my patients, it has been due to my ability to relate to your struggles and to find my own comfort, as I hope you have found yours, in our collective humanness. Nothing is more destructive or alienating than believing no one cares or understands your anguish. Oddly enough, many of my patients have told me that the single most helpful thing I did for them was to refer to an old clip of the Sylvester Stallone movie Rocky. In the movie, Rocky says to his son, "Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It is a very mean and nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward." For the past 25 years, my job as a psychiatrist has been to help people recover after life has beat them down. What I realized in thinking about this, though, is it is not the bittersweet ending I supposed it would be. Despite my retirement from my psychiatric practice, my obligations and my privilege as a human being will be to continue to help people move forward. Just as many of you have helped me to recover from my various failures and disappointments over the years. I will never be able to thank you all for helping me through the rough patches in my life, and I hope that in some small way I was able to help you.